Plastic bags are those, single-use disposable bags that we get at, supermarkets and other places such as, I don't know, where else do you get them other than supermarkets? Mainly supermarkets, but also for takeaway and other places. They're just disposable, relatively durable, very lightweight form of carrying things, and plastic bags are pretty cool as an invention, but they're terrible for the environment.
Yeah.
Plastic bags have definitely had an impact on our environment. For example, I'm sure everyone has seen, that image of the green turtle with a plastic bag in its mouth when it confuses it for a jellyfish, and they ingest it, and 50% of the world's turtles have actually eaten plastic. And by 2050, there will be more weight in plastics than fish in the ocean. So that's a pretty crazy statistics. And at the rate that we're, producing plastics and consuming plastics, it's not going to be great for the environment, especially because plastic takes forever to break down, and it breaks down into smaller pieces, which then get ingested by, fish, which then goes up the food chain and then ends up in people. So eventually we'll be eating plastics as well. I think anything from microplastics to just bits of plastic found in dead birds and stuff. As for alternatives to plastic bags, bring your own bags, but also there's a statistic that apparently, those those reusable bags that they sell at Woolworths. Yeah, those things are also, apparently you have to use it 50 times for it to be as, for it to neutralize the effects of the production in comparison to plastic bags. So 50 plastic bags equals one of those bags in terms of how much energy and resources go into producing one of them. And so if you don't use that bag 50 times, that's as bad as using 50 plastic bags. I'd say use whatever bags you have at the moment, because the idea of consumerism, I personally hate the way that capitalism has created this consumerist environment where you have to keep buying new things. And buying a new thing means that thing was produced somewhere and used material resources and probably had carbon emissions and probably will get thrown out anyway. So maybe using whatever you already have, or potentially even if you need to buy, maybe buy secondhand things, or see if you can borrow something, or even reusing your plastic bags. What I would recommend is probably pushing for the companies that produce heaps of plastic. So pushing for companies to use recycled plastic, and for more of their products that they're making to be made of recycled plastics rather than fresh plastic, which uses, which comes from oil, and plastics are produced from oil, and not a lot of people know that.